Hey guys, how's it going? Just got Transformers Generations Trailcutter here. Just going to do a quick review of him. As you can see, I still have him in the box. He comes packaged in robot mode. He comes with this wonderful comic book. And it's just kind of a standard blister card for a deluxe. Pretty standard packaging stuff. Just get here a little closer so you can get a better look at the comic book and the figure. Looks pretty nice. Turn it around here. We just got a Transformers logo. Got a photo of Trailcutter in both modes here. Got a blurb about him and his wonderful tech specs. And that's pretty much it for the in-package portion. I'll be back in a flash. We'll get him out of the box and see what he's like. Okay guys, here I have Generations Trailcutter. I'm just going to call him Trailbreaker for the rest of this review because that's what I think of the character as. I mean, that's what he was known as in G1, and I don't know why we should call him Trailcutter instead of Trailbreaker. So I'm just going to stick with Trailbreaker. Here we have Generations Trailbreaker transformed into his wonderful vehicle mode, and I have to say, I think this vehicle mode looks really good. It rolls real well, as you can see. It's got a lot of really good detailing on it. Really nice. I really dig the look of this guy. One thing I really like, of course, here is kind of the armored side windows there. The paint app on the side looks really good like that. The Autobot symbol is nice and big. Maybe the only thing they could have done to improve his vehicle mode is put some paint on the taillights. But such is life, I suppose. But overall, this thing looks great. It's a great updated G1 figure. I think this is just wonderful in vehicle mode overall. Now he is kind of small, but he's not tiny. Here he is in comparison with Orion packs from the same line, and I think they scale together fairly well. Orion, before he became Optimus, was fairly small, so I think those two scale well together. Here he is next to G1 Hoist. Unfortunately, I don't have a G1 Trailbreaker, but I do have G1 Hoist, a reissue of him anyway. And as you probably know, Hoist and Trailbreaker were the same mold, as they're going to be the same mold in this line as well. And he's actually pretty close to identical size with G1 Hoist. They're pretty much the exact same width. It's a little hard to tell with the way the camera is angled, but they're basically the same height at the roofs. Also, let me go ahead and just angle the camera up here. They're basically the same lengths, at least, you know, from their front bumper to their tail lights. So as far as scale goes, he's pretty much aligned with G1, his G1 counterpart real well. Now, I just grabbed for fun just a little Legion class Generations, maybe it's a Universe Trailbreaker. Pretty cool just to get another, you know, another figure that represents the character there. And that's pretty much going to wrap it up for his vehicle mode. But before I do finish off, I do want to show off the wonderful comic book that he comes with. All of the Generation IDW guys come with basically these Spotlight comics, and this comic was a lot of fun to read. I really like the way the artwork looks in it. It's got real nice colors in it. Just a really well done quality comic, and I think it's awesome that they included this. I mean, anything they can do to, you know, increase the characterization for these guys is well appreciated. You know, I'm not an avid comic reader anymore. I mean, I was as a kid, but not nearly like I used to be. But I do really appreciate them throwing this in there. It was a really nice touch. In this story, it's kind of lighthearted, and it's a lot of fun to read. Anyway, that is going to totally wrap up the vehicle mode portion of this. I'm going to go ahead and pause for a minute. I'll be back with robot mode. Okay guys, here I have Trailcutter, aka Trailbreaker, transformed into his wonderful robot mode. And I have to say, I really like the way he looks in robot mode as well. But to go ahead and do just a few quick size comparisons first. Here he is next to his good buddy G1 Hoist. And as you can see, G1 hoist is a little bit shorter at the head, no big deal, but I think they scale pretty awesome together. G1 hoist just took a tumble, but no biggie. I think they scale together real well. Yep. Alright, all of them are taking a tumble today. Anyway, here he is next to Orion Pax. He's a little taller than Orion Pax, but no worries. And here he is next to Legion's Trailbreaker, just for fun. And here he is next to Megatron. And it's a little tough to tell this on the video, but actually at the head, they're right about the exact same height. No big deal. Go ahead and give you a quick 360 of the guy here. And now I'm going to go ahead and cover his articulation for you. It's pretty much what you'd expect. He's got some foot movement there. Bends at the knee. Doesn't rotate the knee, but he rotates the top of the leg. Forward, back, in, out. No waist rotation all the way around at the shoulders. Bends at the shoulders. I'm sorry, bends at not the shoulders, the elbow. And of course his shoulder can pop out, in and out. And of course his head rotates. And that's pretty much it for articulation. But he's, you know, he's pretty posable. You can very easily get him into a variety of poses here. I'm doing kind of a bad job, but he's not hard to pose. He comes with this. This, of course, can be used in a variety of ways. You can mount it to his arm if you want. It's a battering ram / gun. Or you can fold this piece down. There's a little handle that goes out. And he can hold it kind of as a shield if you want. You know, shield / battering ram. But my favorite way to do it is, of course, kind of the G1 style. And that is on his little force field generator there. Just kind of pop it on the back. And that's how she looks. And I really like that look. I think that's kind of my favorite way to have that accessory on him. Let me go ahead and zoom in on him. He's got some really good detailing on the head. And they went for the blue eyes, which is fine because that is actually the cartoon accurate model. In the comic, I realize he has the red eyes, but that's the toy accurate. So I'm fine with, you know, blue or red. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Like I said, overall, detailing is very good. This is a really good figure, and I would absolutely recommend picking him up. I really like this figure a lot. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.